Hey there, friends. Happy Thursday to you. I hope that you are having a fantastic Thursday. We've got warm temperatures, but it's raining here in Richmond, Virginia. I know that a lot of us have rain today, so stay safe and stay dry, my friends. I have 4 new bundles of our mixed media junk journal inserts to show to you guys today, and I should have these in the shop a little later on this afternoon. I also put my burn book here because I've been meaning to tell you guys something. If you don't know what a burn book is, it's kind of like a commonplace, and mine is working out really great. I just got to tell you, it's really working out great. If you are around the Charlotte, North Carolina area, the Mint Museum has a retrospective of my Uncle Michael Sherrill's work, and it's been getting great reviews. Michael is my dad's brother, and he half brother, so he is my half uncle. I actually asked a child when I was teaching school. He said he had a sister, and I said, "Oh, you do?" He said, "Yes, I have a sister, but we have different mothers." And I said, "Oh, so she's your half sister?" And he said, "No, ma'am, she's my whole sister." And I was like, oh geez, he didn't get the concept of a half sister. Anyway, okay, so my half uncle is Michael Sherrill, the potter. And he is also the inventor of mud tools. So he is quite a guy. And to have a retrospective at the Mint Museum is a smashing deal. So if you're around the Charlotte area, please check him out at the Mint Museum. Okay, our junk journal inserts, let's just go through these. And I got to tell you, they're kind of, I'm doing a Charleston thing simply because I found Charleston ephemera. This was the South Carolina National Bank published. Let me see if I can find a whole one. I think I have one left. The South Carolina National Bank of Charleston published this wonderful little catalog about the history of Charleston. The illustrations are by William Mark Young, and you can see it's the Exchange, the Pringle House, Fort Moultrie, Coastwise Shipping, the Battery, Traditions. It's just a super cool book. So I've been using this. I had 3 copies, and I'm almost done with the 3 copies that I had, and use the illustrations to kind of bulk up these junk journal inserts. So let's just go through these. Each little bundle comes tied nicely. And I'm actually getting where I can tie a bow. So yay for me, huh? Hold on a second. Let me take you in. Just there we go. I think that's good. This bundle we are going to call shipping. And I need to get a piece of paper and write that down because I won't remember it, even though it's right there in plain sight. So we'll call this one shipping. And I'm using vintage, super old, embroidered. This is a embroidered table runner, and it was a bit tattered. So I thought, well, this would be a great use for it. I will I'll point out your tuck spots. So we've got one here. There's one here. I'm doing a lot of sewing. Cannot believe I said those words, but I'm doing a lot of sewing on these, as well as stacks of fabric and stacks of paper. And then, of course, the back has a 1932 envelope, and you've got a tuck spot here for the envelope as well. Let's go to the next little insert. We've got a tuck spot here. This is from Edison's, I think it's 1891, y'all. His encyclopedia, Edison's Incredible Encyclopedia. Hold on, I've got the cover of that right here. It was so tattered, but a dear friend sent it to me, and I just love it. Edison's Handy Encyclopedia, General Information, and Universal Atlas. It is a marvel of completeness. I love it. So cool. So that is where this map is coming from. And, of course, you can see Charleston right there. So I've got a tuck spot here for you. And, of course, there's a butterfly peeking out here. So this is a tuck spot as well. This is the next little item, tuck spot, tuck spot. I am really digging layering, you guys. I've always loved collage. I've always loved layering. But now, in the, you know, with the sewing machine, it's like, wow, I'm really, really enjoying it a whole lot. I just have to be really careful to not stack too much stuff there. And there's a little flower peeking out, so you've got a tuck spot here. Did we see the two on the front? I think we did. So you've got one here, you've got one here. Now, a word about these tuck spots. This is fragile paper, so I would suggest not tucking too much in, because if you tuck too much in, something's going to tear. I think that this National Bank of South Carolina publication was probably around 1940. I'm not sure, but it is quite old. So we've got a tuck spot. I do believe we have one here. And then, of course, we have one on the back, which I have already marked. These are fun to just stick into a journal, fun to use as a bookmark, fun to gift, you know, someone with one of these. It's just fun. They're just fun. And you get 8 pieces of original art, of collage art, not original. I originally did it. I collaged it. All right, you guys, that is shipping. Let's take a look at, I think we'll call this one L for Love, because I did use an L Brad up here. So we'll call her L for, can't see, L for Love. And I'll just point out your little tuck spots here. You've got one here. And of course one on the back. Here. These are 1932 envelopes. This one is addressed to the State Highway Commission in Augusta, Maine. This tuck spot, this insert says century, and this is a mid-century home right here. So you've got a tuck spot here, as well as one on the back. Got another L for Love, a tuck spot here, and a secret spot here, and one on the back. I really like the way all the colors played so well with this. It was just a lot of fun to do this one. They are all a lot of fun, just having the best time. You got a tuck spot here, you've got a tuck spot here, you've got a tuck spot here. So all kinds of secret squirrel places to put things, which is so much fun. You know, to have a secret and stow it away. You know, it's kind of like hidden journaling, right? You know, you stow it away and nobody can see it. It's your secret and you know it's there. There we go. And we are calling this one L for Love. There we go. I think, let's see, this one, let's call this one Herbert, because I see the name Herbert right there. So we will call this one Herbert. Herbert, that was a return address on one of the 1932 envelopes. Herbert L. Rand. It's the name there. I love, you know, being able to use that salvage script, you guys. It's very meaningful to be able to pass along something from 1932. to you wonderful people. Okay, so we've got our embroidered table runner here. So, okay, so I already stuck something in there. So you've got a tuck spot here, and you've got one right here. And this one might be, yeah, that one was one as well. Always check, because sometimes I have sewn these pieces. So, you know, don't jam something in there without really checking. And there's a little mini tuck spot here, and of course one on the back. I love the way this turned out with the raggedy, you know, these raggedy edges along with this very prim and proper border right here. And there is a tuck spot on the back and a 10 Little Indians little tuck spot here at Agatha Christie. I think that was 1943. I might be wrong, y'all, but I think that that was around 1943. So we got a tuck spot here, here. See, I've sewn that one, so not a tuck spot there. This envelope is from Salem, Massachusetts, 1932. And this is the next one. We've got a tuck spot here, tuck spot here, tuck spot here, a little burlap flower, and a tuck spot on the back. And that is Herbert. I should put that here so I can remember that. So there we go. I'll put Herbert right there. All right, our last one. I think we're going to call this dual lane. I was doing a little bit of research about what a dual lane was, and apparently Charleston had two-way traffic, and that was a dual lane for horse and carriages, which was very uncommon in that time. So we have a tuck spot here. That is not a tuck spot. And we've got one on the back. A tuck spot here. A tiny one here. And I think there's one right here. This says the Battery. If you've ever been to Charleston and walked on the Battery, it is an amazing experience. I used to live in Summerville, South Carolina, and we were about 30 miles from Charleston, so we found ourselves down there quite often. This is a tuck spot here, you know, nice for a journaling card, and of course, one on the back. This is, I love this decoupage image from a napkin over the text. I thought it worked out really well. So we've got a tuck spot here, and we've got one on the back as well. Okay, you guys, I am going to hunker down in all this rain and make me and y'all, make y'all some more of these. Like I said, I'm almost done with the Charleston ephemera. But, you know, we can find all kinds of fun things to work with. That Gardener's English History from, gosh, I think that was from 1891 too. You know, that's been a lot of fun too. And I watched Victoria last night, so I'm kind of ready to jump back into some English history. I'm always ready to jump into English history. Thank you guys so much for supporting these. Oh, we didn't give this baby a name. Let's call this baby Two Birds, and we'll just remember that there's two birds right here. Thank you guys so much for supporting the shop, for supporting me as an artist. It means the absolute world to me. If you guys would like extra content, you can join me at Patreon. My tiers start at $5 a month. Or if you just like to follow me over there, you certainly can do that. And I'll put a link in the description box below. You guys have a safe, dry day, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks a bunch. Bye.